When shopping for the ultimate great loop boat, a lot of buyers are looking for something resembling a trawler or a tug. So to say that the Targa fits the bill would be an understatement. But the surprising thing is, when you hear that she cruises at 30 knots and tops out at 38, most people are shocked to hear that. The first thing everyone asks about when doing the great loop is your air draft. So what is our bridge clearance? How low can we get? My clearance to the top of the VHF antenna is 18 feet. Down to the top of my light here at the top of the mast is 17 feet. And I can fold this arch back and I'm well under the 15 feet, which is the lowest bridge in the entire Great Loop in the Erie Canal. We can get through Chicago River Bridge, all that stuff super easily with very minimal effort. So automatically right away, we're in the group for the Great Loop. To get the Targa to maximum low bridge clearance, it's 4 bolts and an Allen wrench. 1, 2, times 2 for the other side. This mast folds back and you're well under the 15 foot. This is the Targa 41, about the same for the Targa 46. Of course, all the smaller Targas are well under that. If you wanted to do the Great Loop on the Targa 32, you'd probably be good with the mast up for the whole thing. The next thing we need is a boat that has shallow enough draft to make it around the whole Great Loop. So we've got the Volvo DPI drives on this boat. They're trimmable. We have 3.5 foot draft with them all the way down. So we're well into that. 6 foot is probably the edge. 4 or 5 feet would be ideal. We are well under that. And with this access hatch at the back, if we do have any issues, we can trim up those drives, clear a lobster pot or anything like that. Really, really easy to get at. Really don't need your scuba gear to clear a line from your prop. If you're on board a boat for weeks and months at a time, you need it to be comfortable, no matter if it's the Great Loop, cruising the Bahamas, or doing the Down East Loop. On the Targa, we've got amazing accommodation spaces. The salon here, this is the 41. We've got a beautiful U-shaped settee here with the forward-facing seat, extremely comfortable helm seat for longer passages, and a place to hang out when we're in port. Beautiful galley up here with all sorts of amenities. We've got a microwave convection oven, plenty of refrigeration. We've got even an extra freezer outside. And we added some extra plugs on this particular boat for those awesome Dometic cooler boxes that you plug in. Very, very comfortable here in the salon. And then we've got 2 amazing cabins. So down below in the forward cabin, let's go take a look here. We've got this spacious berth, plenty of storage. We've got all storage above, nice, bright and airy down here. You're not gonna get sick of being in there. We've got an oversized head here with an electric Tecma toilet and a full stall shower. So you're gonna be comfortable underway here. And then also we're gonna wanna have some guests join you along the trip, obviously. You wanna share this trip with your friends and family. So let's go take a look at the aft cabin. And I talk about this, it's almost like being on a catamaran. So you're in your space forward in the master cabin, and then your guests are all the way back here in this private aft space. So we actually have 2 berths down here that separate with this curtain. So twin berth over here, or full size, queen size, and then a single on this side. Really private back here, and like I said, like a catamaran. You each go to your own sides of the boat, and you meet in the middle in the morning for breakfast. It is just a really, really nice thing to not have to be running into your guests in the narrow companionways trying to get to the head. Your guests have their own private head back here with their own toilet. It is a wet head, but we've got a sink, plenty of storage, little medicine cabinet, everything you need back here. They don't need to come up on deck until it's time for breakfast. The flybridge to me is the bonus room. This is such an amazing space up here, and my favorite place to be, especially on the narrow waterways of the Great Loop. No wake zone, cruising along at 7-8 knots. You can put the bimini up, stay in the shade, and just cruise right along, have a conversation with my co-pilot next to me. It's a really, really comfortable space up here. And then when you're in port, it converts perfectly to a social space for quite a few people up here. Hang out, you've got your table, very, very comfortable, nice U-shaped settee. And when you're thirsty, We've got the Dometic drink fridge right under the seat. You may consider a tender on your Great Loop boat. We have that ability on all of the inboard Targas. This boat has a Notley dinghy ramp system with a high field aluminum inflatable. This is the standard swim platform on the Targa 41, and you still have 8 inches of walking room here on the swim platform with the dinghy installed. You'll want to get to shore to let the dogs go to the bathroom, or if you have to anchor out for the night, to be able to get to shore. Great dinghy solutions available on all the Targa models. You'll definitely want your boat to be serviceable. Easy access to all of the major systems, motors, everything is very, very important on your Great Loop boat. You may need to get in there and get your hands a little dirty. Hopefully not, but you may need to. And when you do, you're gonna want those to be easy to get at. So the Targa has this awesome engine room space, mechanical space, everything well laid out, easy to access. We talked earlier about the props being easy to access. If you do happen to ding a prop, we do have the spare propellers installed here. Each drive has the dual counter-rotating propellers, so we have enough for one set here, one side. And we've got all the systems to help keep you comfortable. Diesel generator, we've got a lithium battery system, dual Raycor fuel filters with the Parker Raycor gauge here, so we're always getting clean fuel. And when we don't, we can swap out our filters easily. One of the most important features of your Great Loop boat should be maneuverability. You want it to be easy and drama-free getting out of the tight marina slips, locking in and out of all the locks along the route, waiting for bridges. So on this Targa 41, being specially equipped for the loop, we have not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 docking stations conveniently placed throughout the boat, so we can lock in and out, get in and out of the marina slips super easily without having to rely on dock hands and all sorts of other people to catch our lines as we come into the dock. People are always asking about storage. You hear it on all of our walkthrough videos, how much we harp on where the storage is, how easy it is to access, and you've got that on the Targa. We've got drawers, lockers everywhere, and then easy to access storage inside. Huge, deep storage lockers. Our fridge freezer compartment. Hold on. So in conclusion, if you're looking for the ultimate Great Loop boat, you absolutely have to consider the Targa, the 4x4 of the sea. I'm Mike Porter with East Coast Yacht Sales. If you have any questions about any of the Targa models, please feel free to reach out to me directly. My cell phone and email will be in the contact information right below the video. Thanks for watching.